Adrian Ritchie Depere.
Now, Adrian, last year you guys did make it down to the state tournament and came up just a little bit short. What was that experience like for you?
It was definitely fun just to make it to the state tournament for the first time. And after watching us win the state title in '05, to get down there was definitely a goal accomplished in itself. And it was fun, although it ended early. It was fun to be there, and it was a good experience.
What do you guys have to improve upon to take the next step to maybe get to a state final or even perhaps a state championship?
I think team unity is a big thing for us, and we've already been together for this past year, and we only lost 2 seniors, so that's not going to be a big deal for us. I think it's just developing our younger players and getting ready for the next season and taking the next step and being bigger players as far as roles.
Now, in your conference, any particular teams that you think will be tough or maybe a top 3 that you would look for?
I think us, Pulaski, and Ashwaubenon will be on the top for the conference. Pulaski they're really big, and that's one thing that we struggle with. We're not as tall as other teams, and so they'll make us work hard, definitely.
Now, you guys have a pretty good rivalry with Ashwaubenon there. What is that like, and any particular games or moments that have stood out from that rivalry?
I mean, that rivalry is just unexplainable. I mean, we won the state title in '05. They won after us, and we made it clear that no team could beat the other team 3 times in a season until last year when we finally did it. And so that moment was definitely the best moment of my career, just being able to say we beat Ashwaubenon and then to go to state on top of it. So that's definitely a game we circle on our calendar and just look forward to and really prepare for.
Now, when you guys are preparing for a game, any particular rituals or superstitions that you have?
We all stand in a circle. I mean, we dance around first and have a good time, crank the music, and then we stand in a circle holding hands. We each say one thing that we want to accomplish in the game, or just tips and things we worked on in practice that we want to do, and then we pray together, we call it, and then we just get ready and for go time.
Any superstitions that you have individually?
I'm really a neat person. I have to have all my clothes and jerseys and warm-ups folded perfectly in my bag and zipped a certain way, and I have a routine in my head, like how I get ready, and if anything's out of place, I feel like something's missing, and so it's not even a big deal to me. It's just second nature now, but it's something that has to be done.
Now, what have you been working on in the off-season to improve your game?
I've been in the weight room almost the whole summer, and that's one thing that I really strive for, is to be bigger and stronger. And I've also been shooting outside a lot more, and I've got my 3-point shot down where I feel really confident, and it's just as consistent as my other shots, and so I look forward to using that this year.
Now, any athletes that you kind of look up to or admire or maybe pattern your game after at all?
I definitely look up to Candace Parker. I don't know if I could say that I am like her, but I really admire her as an athlete, and she's a really good role model for me.
All right. Now, do you have any college choices or college plans as of right now? Any schools that are maybe looking at you for basketball?
I'm actually committed to University of Green Bay, so I'm going there, and I'm excited about that, and yeah, I'm excited.
Now, what was that process like of going through the whole recruiting trips and everything, and what factored into your decision to finally decide on UW Green Bay?
At first, the recruiting process is a little overwhelming just because you're young, and I'm the first one in my family to go through it, so we are a little new to it, but it was really exciting after that, and I knew I wanted to go to Green Bay for a while. I've grown up watching them and going to every game when I was little, so when they finally offered last year, I was very excited and didn't hesitate at all and knew that's where I want to end up.
All right. Thank you very much.